Previously, on the last Aurimel.
The dragon fell, its soul consumed. But with its death came whispers of prophecy, dragonborn. Garrik returned to Whiterun, where honor and obligation awaited. The Jarl named him Thane, assigned him a guardian, Lydia.
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl.
But there was no time for ceremony. The Greybeards had called.
Come on.
The road to High Hrothgar was unforgiving. Zealots sought his life.
You're the one they call Dragonborn.
A vampire den was cleansed in fire, and the mountain itself fought back. At the summit, wisdom was given, and a new path revealed. His journey was far from over. Skyrim's trials had only just begun. As the first light of dawn spills over Ivarstead, Garrik and Lydia set out, their path winding through autumn's golden embrace. The air is crisp, the road ahead uncertain. The Greybeards' charge weighs heavy, a relic of legend, the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, hidden deep within the marshes of Hjalmarch. A place where few dare tread, where the air itself whispers of those who entered and never returned. But this is no simple errand. If the Greybeard's wisdom is to be trusted, this horn is more than a test. It is a key, a step towards something far greater. And in Skyrim, power never goes unchallenged.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
We're looking for safe passage to Morthal.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Once was a hero named Ragnar, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
The road had been long. The silence between Garrik and his companion Lydia was safe and familiar. The long journey gave Garrik time to reflect. Lydia had proven herself, unshaken, steadfast, and resolute. He did not offer trust lightly, nor did he seek companionship. Yet, for the first time in ages, he was not walking alone. Morthal loomed behind, a quiet town swallowed by the marsh. Garrik turned to press on. Then the sky split open. A roar. The hunt had found him once more. Through the marshlands they travelled, where the air hung thick with decay, and unseen things slithered beneath the murk. The land itself felt restless, ancient, watching. Then, from the gloom, the swamp struck back. A twisted thing of roots and ice, a frostbitten spriggan, its shriek split the silence, the guardian undone. They moved on, deeper into the mire, where stone and ruin loomed ahead. Ustengrav, but death had its own gatekeepers. Bandits crouched in the dark, blades drawn, waiting for prey. They would soon realize they were the hunted.
Lydia, it's time for an upgrade.
All right, but I want the mask. Let's get going then.
As Garrik neared Ustengrav, contempt settled in his chest. The Aurimel did not belong in places like this, not for fear of the dark, but for what the dark represents. Tombs, caverns, ruins. They were wounds upon the land, breeding grounds for the forgotten and the foul. His people stood in the light, shaping history, not burying it beneath stone and rot. Garrik did not fear what lurked beyond the threshold. He despised it, and he would cleanse it, as was the way of his kind.
Your spellcraft was lacking, like your reflexes. You're late. Your breath. We move soon.
The echoes of the dead carried through the hollow halls. But Garrik paid them no mind. This was it, the final chamber, the resting place of the Horn. Every step had led him here, through dust and ruin, through the trials of the past. But as he drew near, something was wrong. No aura of power, no sign of what was promised. Only silence and a waiting emptiness. The tomb had offered no prize, only more riddles. Ustengrav was meant to hold the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, but instead, Garrik left with only a letter, a message from an unknown hand. As he approached the inn, questions still lingered. Who had known he would come? Who had dared intercept what the Greybeards had sent him to claim? And more pressing still, why?
You're that visitor been poking around. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
The attic room? I'll take it.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
So you're the one who stole the horn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Trust goes both ways. Why are you looking for me?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes. Their spirit passes into mine. What aren't you telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
You're certain?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I'll follow, but not for you or anyone else. My path is my own. Where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Come on, let's get this over with.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Lydia, it's time. And keep your eyes on that woman. I don't trust her.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Slow down. What did you see?
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on, hurry. It might be...
Take position on the left. I'll hold its attention.
Garrik, we must do something. It's reviving it from the dead.
Lydia, with me.
Gotta drown that bastard!
Die, you fucking Skyrim!
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
You went to great lengths to get my attention. Start talking.
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What's your plan?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you so sure the Thalmor have a hand in this?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
And how exactly do you plan for us to get inside?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
The dragon Saloknir lay defeated, its essence absorbed by Garrik, affirming Delphine's belief. The dragons were not merely returning, they were being resurrected. With this revelation, Delphine unveiled her true identity as one of the last Blades, ancient dragon slayers sworn to protect the Dragonborn. She confided her suspicions that the Thalmor, the elusive elven diplomats, might be orchestrating the dragon's return. As Garrik stood upon the cliff's edge, the weight of newfound truths pressed upon him. The path ahead was fraught with uncertainty, but one thing was clear. To uncover the Thalmor's intentions, he would need to infiltrate their fortified embassy. A perilous journey, that would test his resolve and cunning. The shadows of conspiracy loomed large, and the true battle was only beginning.